Whoa, looks like my shed could use some work. What on earth am I going to give a tool review about today? Well, while I put that off, let's discuss a tool that everybody should have, and between the virus and looting and rioting, figured I'd start with the most popular. That's right, I'm doing guns. Well, specifically guns that I own and have used for quite a while. Nothing that I haven't shot at least 100 times and have found to be worthy of a review one way or the other. What we're looking at today, ladies and gents, is the MNP, the 1522. I wouldn't necessarily call this a special feature, but this is a special AR, as in it does not normally AR-15s are chambered in 223 5.56. That is two separate rounds of bullets. That's 223, which is the standard that most Americans might get their hands on, and 5.56 that the military has a tendency to use. Let's kind of get a look at it. As you can see, I have it on safe, so no need to call me out on where it's pointing at the moment. There's no bullets in it. The chamber is empty. Let's see where the camera's looking. Adjustable buttstock, all one piece. It can't be removed or replaced without replacing the whole bottom section here. Alright, so for people who don't know a lot about guns, this is one of many AR-15s. Just keep in mind, AR-15s as a whole are not labeled assault rifle. That's right. The term AR doesn't technically require you to believe it is an assault rifle 15, and it does not shoot a 15 caliber bullet. A AR-15 is a sports rifle, a hunting rifle, a home defense rifle. The use of the Picatinny rails tends to scare people, but the Picatinny rails allows you to customize your hunting experience or your competitive shooting experience with different kinds of scopes, different kinds of handles, different kinds of side clip holders. The iron sights that come on the gun can be removed via the Picatinny rails, and you can replace it with another pair right off the rack somewhere without any hardship whatsoever. So Picatinny rails aren't meant to be scary, they're just useful. It just happens to be scary because people see them in the military. Okay, so next up, it's got magazines. The magazines are Smith & Wesson. You usually want to use the brand that comes with the gun. And then it shoots 22s. Of course, I've got some off rounds. What the heck? That was a trash can blew over. The rounds I have inside the gun at the moment, I have staggered one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these inside the magazine, because I tend to use this for rabid dogs in the area. Trespassers that don't particularly mean ill will see this. They won't get shot at. Squirrels. If there's maybe a wild boar or wild pig in the area, and some would laugh, but there have been. And it has been ridiculous how scared people have gotten. So these shoot bird shot, and these shoot a slightly bigger bird shot. So this one is technically considered a pest shot, and this one is technically considered I'm sorry, I got the backwards. Bird shot, pest shot. What this gun prefers, the bullets that it will continuously reload using the bullet's power, the actual auto loading feature of any semi-auto rifle. Let's get a fresh one out. I prefer to shoot these for target practice and for use. They are regular copper-plated full metal jacket. They are 22, standard, nothing special about them, but they are made for tactical guns, for the AR versions. They are made to make sure there's enough powder and enough pressure to cycle the bullet out and a new one in. Okay, now that statement has been made, people are kind of content that I know what I'm talking about, and they understand that this is the gun that I have used and know what I am talking about. I will further go on to say that I love this gun. I love everything about it. It's lightweight for what it is. It is lightweight, but it's not heavy. You know, the charging handle is back because it's open. It doesn't have a guard in the flap area like a standard AR-15, and it doesn't have a charging assist or a jam assist. I've not needed that. I will say one piece of criticism are these damned magazines. When you first get your magazine, you have to immediately take it out. This piece, there's a button, it slides off like this. Stretch the spring, put everything back in, slide it back on, and they will work so much better. If I had to give this gun a rating compared to all of the other guns that I own, without any context to the rest of the guns that I own, for home defense, for general plinking, for competitive use, I believe this is a great gun, but I cannot give you a competitive statement about you should go out and buy this to win medals. Partially because I feel like if the gun does all the work, does anyone really deserve a medal? So I don't know. I don't have a competitive view of this gun. I don't compete with it, but I love to shoot it. I would give this gun as a whole, home defense and everything, I'd give it 4 out of 5. Simply because I'm going to say that no gun on my channel is ever going to get 5 out of 5. That being said, just take the magazines, got the bullets, smack it in, pick it up, try to do it with all one-handed, and the bullet has been charged. It is charged. Yep, and you're going to wonder, why did you just load that bullet? Well, just showing you how simple it is. I can do it with one hand. You can comfort your children and your wife while you load a bullet into this gun. Something that comes in handy when you're a family man and you have people freaking out in your house. And look, I discharged it with one hand as well. When you have people in your house that needs to be protected, you want to know that even if you only had one hand that you could use, you could set that gun up and shoot it. 4 out of 5 being the best that I can do for any gun, you might as well just assume this is my version of a 5 out of 5. But there is no such thing as the perfect gun, so it will not get a 5 out of 5 from me. It's worth checking out at your local Dunham's or gun retailer. I did pick this up at Dunham's. I did not and have never had a sponsorship from anything that I show on my channel. So it's confident that I spent every bit of $400 on this. It may have been about $415 at the time that I bought it. It was on sale, and this was the very last one. this was the very last. It was the demo display version, and I have been happy with it since I've had it.